Razabani for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. With me in the bubble, finally released from his room, the Welsh wizard himself, Mr. Joe Cordina. Joe, how are we doing?
Very good. Better now that I'm not banged up in my room. But yeah, I'm all good. Thanks, Raz. Hope you're well.
I'm all good, thanks. I know you spoke to Oscar about 10 days ago or so, maybe a little bit longer, 15 days.
Yeah, about that.
You said it was your first interview in like a year and a half.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
What's your second one in 15 days?
I know. It's exciting. It's good to be back in sort of, it is a bubble, but in the boxing hype bubble, and like normally in fight weeks, we're in our own little bubble anyway. So yeah, it's good to be back, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it and getting in. I love fight week anyway, so like all the media, I love all that, and yeah, it's just good to be back.
I'm not sure if you've had a chance to kind of walk around everywhere yet, but obviously there's a media room, there's a gym, which we're in at the moment. There's a games room, PlayStations, pool tables, dartboards, table tennis, cinema room. So there's a lot here to make you feel comfortable as well at the same time.
Yeah, I've literally got out my room about 20 minutes ago. So the first place I came down at, I do some media, take some photos and all that stuff. Obviously, I'm sat here with yourself. I've seen obviously the gym we're sat in now. Been into the restaurant, been into the games room. I haven't been to the cinema yet, but yeah, I don't think there's many more places I can go. But yeah, it's all good, isn't it? So it's not the only thing I would be doing different or going at different on a normal fight week would be just going for walks outside. So yeah, I think there's an outdoor balcony area where I can have a little bit of fresh air. So yeah, not too bad.
How the last 18 odd months been for you? Obviously, you haven't fought. I know you were carrying a hand injury, which we'll come to in a moment, but you want to move yourself as quick as possible. I know you're 29 years of age, probably got 5-6 years at the top left, 11 odd fights, top of my head. So, was that a blessing in disguise, or did you feel like you miss being in the ring and you wanted to stay as active as possible?
It's a bit of both. Yeah, I wanted to stay active, but at the same time, it probably wouldn't have worked in my favour. I probably would have took that step too far, where maybe permanently damage my hand, and maybe try to rush things on a little bit too quickly. But now I had the operation. I decided to go with the operation. I booked it in July last year. I did get asked to box in Eddie's back garden, but decided to go ahead with the operation. And I'm glad I went ahead with it, because now I'm back and I can just crack on and pick up where I left off. So for me, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise. But at the same time, like I said, I missed out on a lot. So yeah.
How's the hand now? Fully healed?
Yeah, it's fully healed. I've been letting it go. So, and nothing, touch wood, nothing's happened, and yeah, I got every bit of faith in it.
Farouk Kourbanov, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I think 17 odd fights he's had, a couple of losses. You've obviously studied him. What do you make of him, and what challenges do you think he gives you?
Yeah, he's 17 wins, 2 losses. He's only lost to 2 European champions. So I know he's decent. He's from Kyrgyzstan originally, but boxes out of Belgium. So, and I know from the amateurs, Kyrgyzstan, they've got a good amateur boxing nation, and they're good. They're good boxers basically, and they're tough. So yeah, I know he's got experience, and he's coming to win. So that's what I want for my first fight back. I want someone that's gonna push me and come to win. So that's gonna bring out the best in me. But if I got any ambition of being a world champion, which I do, and I do want to be one this year, I have to get through Kourbanov with no problem.
Is that the plan, 2021, a world title to be delivered?
Yeah, whether it's a world title shot or an eliminator, that's what I want. I would want to fight for it in my next fight, but obviously I know there's steps and certain things I got to go through before I get there. But yeah, it's what I want. I made it clear from the first day I turned pro, I want to win a world title ASAP. So for me, yeah, that in the near future, that's what I want to do.
No fans in the arena. I've spoken to many fighters who've fought in the bubble, in fight camp, etc. And some of them say, well, fight camp was a little bit better because it was outdoors and you can hear cars, you can probably hear the birds, you can hear certain noises, that sound effects that help concentrate. But here you're in an empty arena. Does that pose any different challenges, or do you kind of generate excitement and adrenaline through fans and ring walk and music? And
Nah, not really. Listen, someone's come to punch my head off, and he's going to stand on the other side of the ring. So regardless of what's going on outside the ring, I don't give a shit anyway. Like, even when I boxed in the Millennium Stadium and I walked out just before AJ, there was 80,000 people in it. Yeah, I took it in when I'm walking in. Once I'm in the ring, nothing matters. He's coming to try and take me out. So I'm just going to do the same. It don't bother me. I've boxed all around the world where there's like the venues are no bigger than this hall, and there's probably, you've got the judges, the referee, a couple of boxers, no more than 50 odd people in the arena or hall or wherever we were boxing. So it's no different to me. And like I said, in the amateurs, I know it's different to pro boxing, but the atmosphere that I'm imagining is going to be sort of similar on the night. And yeah, and like I said, there's someone across the ring from me that's going to try and take my head off. So I'm just going to try and do the same, regardless of what's going on outside the ring.
You talk about going up and having those world title eliminators or fights. It's a stacked division. We know Carl Frampton, Herring, Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson. Are those kind of the names that you're looking at and saying, yes, some of them have been around a long time. You may not even get to fight them because they might just retire before you get to them. But is that the level you want to be at late 2021, early 2022?
Yeah, well, technically, I think I'm there anyway. But it's just about keep building my experience, and obviously just getting myself back to where I was, and just picking up where I left off, and then just keep taking them steps towards them world title shots or them big fights. That's where I want to be, and technically I believe I'm there anyway. But it's just like I said, just gaining that little bit more experience, 2 or 3 fights. I'm pretty much knocking on the door now, but in 2 or 3 fights I'll be kicking the door down. So yeah, it's one of them things. It is what it is. However long it takes, if it takes 2 or 3 fights or if it takes 18 months or whatever, I don't mind as long as I get there.
Does it help having a thriving gym? You've got Craig Richards, Conor Benn, Felix Cash obviously fighting Bentley, Ted Cheeseman as well. So does it help when you've got an active group of fighters in the gym that all are pushing each other? I see on your socials when you're all running and doing the hill sprints, and it seems like you all get along very well and you're challenging each other to beat each other in the same way. Yeah,
obviously it's friendly competition. Like nothing's like that nasty. We don't get nasty in the gym. Everyone's looking to win certain things. Some people are better than other people. It's just, that's natural. But yeah, we're always in like friendly competition. But yeah, it's good to have a gym like that and people that are on the same road. Like, we're all fighting for titles and we all want to win world titles. You've got Felix Cash fighting for British and defending his Commonwealth. Then you've got Craig Richards potentially fighting for a world title. Then you've got Ted Cheeseman fighting for a British title. Conor Benn moving towards world level. Then you've got John Ryder potentially another world title fight. Martin Ward potentially in world title fight. So when you've got these fighters in your gym that are moving closer to world honours, it only pushes you on to want to do the same. So yeah, it's great to be surrounded with boys like that and just as hungry as what I am.
Just a quick word, someone you know very well, headlining the show on Saturday night, Lawrence Okolie, tries to become WBO cruiserweight champion of the world. You've known Lawrence a long time. How much has he improved as a fighter? I'll ask you first. And obviously, second part of the question is, he's in his 16th fight. Are you looking at Lawrence as well and want to almost do exactly what he's done in become a world champion in such a short space of time?
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a great fighter, great guy. He's improved so much. I remember, like I said, I'm just speaking then, and I've said it on plenty of interviews, but I was just telling him then, I remember the first day you come in the ring, into the gym, and I was sat on the side of the ring. I think me, Anthony Fowler, and there was some other people there I can't remember, and he came in with a little bit of swag and saying this, that, and the other, proper brash, and I thought, he's a fucking muppet. No, I didn't mean like that, but like he's fucking mad. And at the same time, I was thinking, is he for real? And then as I got to know him over the next couple of days, I was like, fucking yeah, he's serious, this guy. And he just carried on. Then we went to Turkey and for the qualifier, which I was surprised at because he only been on the squad for 2 minutes. So we've gone to Turkey and we're sat at breakfast, me, Fowler, Glowacki, and Okolie. And he's fighting, I think, number 3 in the world. I think he was Bulgarian maybe, or Azerbaijan, he was, Azerbaijan. And he's going, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And he's walking me through exactly what he's doing, because he just watched the video analysis. So I'm thinking, fuck, shut up, you ain't going to do shit. You've had about fucking 12 fights, and you're telling me you're going to fucking hammer world number 3, who's been around the block. He's only gone out and done exactly what he said he was going to do. And I just thought, fucking, this guy's mad. The next day, later that day, we've gone for a walk, and he's shadow boxing in the middle of the street, and I'm thinking, fuck me, he's fucking bonkers. Then the next day, he sat breakfast, told me the same, he's going to knock this guy out or stop him, whatever. We've only gone and done it. And I just thought, hats off to him. And from that day, I've never doubted him. And out there, he's saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I said, listen, you're fucking mad, but I will never doubt you. And I just shook his hand, boom, and went. But he's a great guy. He's improved so much, and I believe Saturday he will become Britain's next world champion.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. Give me a little bit of time. I know you're in the bubble, so I'll catch you over the next couple of days if I need to as well. We've got the press conference now. You can meet Farouk and speak to him face to face and see what he has to say. I don't know if he speaks English or not.
I don't. Fuck knows.
Joe Cordina, IFL TV. Thank you very much.